What's up, guys? Happy New Year. Welcome back to another episode of Shamps and Shade. I'm Amy, and this is Angie.
Hey, guys. How are you?
And we are back with you after Hell Week. Hell Week is, for moms, it's the week before Christmas. Am I right?
All those memes are so true that you see. Yeah.
Because there damn sure ain't no dads out there running around finishing up Christmas for the in-laws, your parents, their parents.
Stockings.
Oh my God, we didn't give the teachers anything. What happened to, what do you mean I'm supposed to give the damn mailman something? I don't got a mailman. What do you do? All of that comes the week before Christmas. Right. It's Hell Week.
It is. And then the morning of, it's like cooking dinner. It's like you prep all this time cooking dinner. Yes. And everybody eats in 10 minutes and it's over. Like it's over. And just like that, all your work done.
Done. Everything. For naught.
Right. Yeah. But they're excited. They're happy.
Yeah. For 10 minutes or so.
Right.
You're right. No, it just, to me, it feels like the week before Christmas is just like, what the fuck, dude? Why do we do this? Why are we going crazy? The anxiety as moms is through the roof, making everything is right, perfect. God forbid we have to also cook on top of all of this because holy shit, they want to eat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I did. I cooked. Well, Jeff cooked breakfast. So I didn't feel good, of course. But, I was like, my mom and dad came down cold and I had already been feeling it. So Jeff did cook breakfast, but I did cook dinner. I got up from my nap.
Well, that's good. That's good. We, so keeping in mind that this was Hell Week, right?
I know where you're going, but okay.
And how many hours did you work last week on top of the mom shit?
Too many to have one of those days off.
Yeah. So same, still worked. And then also on Monday, my dad thought it would be funny to just go ahead and have a massive heart attack and die and come back. And, so that happened Monday morning. My father had they call it the Widowmaker heart attack, and he luckily woke my mom up in enough time, realized real quick what was happening. They run to the hospital that's about a mile down the road from their house. And they say, yes, he is definitely having a heart attack. The cardiologist is going to do surgery at the hospital 20 minutes away. They give him some kind of shot. We don't know what it is. He does fine the whole ride there. He gets into the hospital and he codes. The lady that met him at intake, her name was Jessica, and he said her name before he came in. He said he remembers her saying, "My name's Jessica. I got you. I'm with you now. We got you. We're getting you into prep." And he said he remembers this feeling, and he said Jessica, and she jumped on his chest and saved his life. So my mom calls me.
He remembers that?
He does. He remembers it. Told it plain, just exactly like he remembers. I mean, and we talked to Jessica, and she confirmed that's exactly what happened. But
oh my gosh,
yeah. So my mom calls me from the first hospital, tells me what's up on the way to second hospital. I jump in the car. My husband was here. I'm not going to wake my daughter up and tell her because I just didn't have the heart.
And you don't know what's actually going on either. You got to find out the whole story. You don't want to scare her.
You can't just throw it in. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So I call Angie, and you want to tell them the first words out of my mouth?
You said, "I need your daddy to start his prayer train." That's it.
I
need your dad. I need your dad.
I couldn't get the words. I was like, "I need your daddy," and she was like, "Hold on, what now?" Like,
I did. I was like, "Amy, are you there?" Because I didn't quite. No,
yeah, I'm not.
You were just hooking up to your.
Yeah,
you're not. You were just hooking up to your car phone too. So you were getting from the garage to there, and I was like, "What? Do what?" So, yeah.
Definitely also not a crier. So when I like snub, it's nothing. I mean, you're not gonna hear anything I say. It's just it's like one fucking snub. It's like,
right. That's all you can get out.
I got one cry, and that's the one.
It's the ugly cry.
Right. So luckily we get there, get to the hospital. His doctor's named Dr. Hook. I will be forever indebted to him and the care at UNC Johnston Memorial Hospital because they saved my dad. And I talked shit about that hospital my whole life.
Did. And I was like, why are they not taking him to Wake Med? I said that.
I have y'all. My bestie Missy used to work in the intake in the ER at this hospital. Okay. Yeah. She used to call me about stuff that would come in, like roaches attacking a lady inside her ear canal, right? Those were the things I was used to coming into JMH. Right. And there was always kind of a joke around the town. You go in, but you probably ain't coming back. Like I had a friend with a broke neck sit in the waiting room up there for like 3 hours. What? Neck broke as hell. Yes, true. I mean, like it's just, those were the stories.
My word.
I will never talk shit about that place ever again.
No, I wouldn't either.
Never, never, never. So he stayed a couple days, recovered fully. It was a fluke thing. He had plaque break loose and it exploded and clogged the artery, yada, yada. He's great.
2 stents. He had 2 stents put in.
2 stents. He's rocking along. He's great. We are blessed.
He was released way earlier than I had anticipated him. So he did very well.
He did so good. He is so weird, just so blessed. So that started off hell week for me. So
you don't say.
Well, listen, the minute you find out that the minute she told me he's okay, that's all I could focus on. He's okay. Right. Whereas he says the words to us, he comes out and it's just me and my mom standing there. And listen, God bless her because she had her shit together. You hear me? She was fully bra on, clothes fully closed. The only thing she didn't, because she's got real cold feet, so she wears like 3 pairs of like thick. She had on the damn cheetah slippers, rolling all over the hospital. Cheetah slippers. I was like, shit. So she's standing there. She got her shit together. And he's like, he did good.
Talking about your mom, right?
Talking about my mom. Yeah. So he said he did good. He did so good. And all I can notice is the doctor is holding a blue and white china, like real porcelain china coffee cup, not some manly shit,
like
not
a tea, like almost like an old timey teacup kind of thing.
An old timey, like
cappuccino,
dainty cup. And that's, I can hear what he's saying, but I'm just doing the pattern on the cup because that's how the brain works, the ADD. Right. And then I hear it. He says, listen, he said, he started laughing. He said, I put my car in park and ran. And I just looked at him and I was like, what? He's like, he's doing so good. He's so good. And I thought,
wow,
why'd you have to put your car in park and run? And he's like, let me tell you, he's like, he did great. He's so good. Yes, you can go see him. He's so good. And then he says, you know that, right? He's doing good. And my mom's like, yeah, it's great. He said, so I need to just tell you this. So then he tells us about him coding and the, potential you break stuff if you do CPR right. And they had to shock him once and all that. So all I heard, and then the doctor said, I was driving up when he coded. He said, I put my car in parked and jumped out and ran. He's like, I don't even know where my car is. So,
oh my God, that makes me tear up. It
made me tear up. And and then all I could hear was, my dad's okay. He's okay.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Yeah.
I don't care. I care what happened. I care more he's okay.
Exactly.
My mom, he died. Like just lost her shit. Instantly lost it. And Dr. Hook grabbed her. He's like, what'd I say? I said
he's
best.
Good.
He's good. And she's like, I know. And
all she heard was code. And
all she heard was, and I think the possibility hit her. And that's when she lost it. But the whole way up the elevator, and he took us all the way in, took us to dad and everything. And the whole way she's just standing there and she's like saying, I don't know. She's trying to get her shit together. And the doctor looks at me. He said, she didn't hear anything good. I said, did she? I said, she didn't know. And she said, I did. He's like, okay. He's like, okay, you got it. We got it. Right. He's
Reassure.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah, prayers were answered for sure.
They were. So we're good, but that's kind of how our hell week started. Mm-hmm. But then I just jammed. I mean, I just straight up like strutted into Christmas. I pimp walked into Christmas.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have shit to do.
After you knew he was good, that took so much weight off of you.
We knew Friday was going to, cause we were
and he got to come home too Wednesday. So that made everything better. Yeah.
So much better. Well, we canceled the house in the mountains. So we're like, nothing. We're not going to do anything because we hadn't been to the grocery store. So Friday was like candy, cake, make all of our sweet stuff day.
Yeah.
And sausage balls and stuff. And then Friday was
hang out with Daddy to make sure he's okay.
Friday was chill, eat everything they made.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that was Saturday. Was Saturday Christmas Eve?
Yes. Because that's why parents couldn't stay.
That's right. So we get home. Chill, Christmas Day, chill. Mm-hmm. It was my Christmas, so easy.
Yeah, Jeff said this was one of his best Christmases, and
because you got to stay at home.
Yeah, and they just watched football, and I kind of took a nap, and then Debbie hung out, and then I went downstairs and started prepping. Debbie helped me, they were like, I just love
chill.
Yeah, and
it's chill. Everybody's together. It is not hard. It's not stressful. Yeah.
And they were laughing and talking. Like, it's just old time kind of thing.
It is. Yeah. I made a rule, and I don't know if this, listen, I've always got shit I'll always be talking shit about from my in-laws for my rules, right? I'm sorry. I probably have too many rules, but like, it is what it is. I am who I am. I always said, I wasn't going to get my kid up Christmas morning and make her go to other people's houses. I wasn't going to do it. She was going to sit there. She was going to play with her toys and have her time. I just wasn't going to do it.
Yeah.
But I always open the house. I always said, I'll have your ass some breakfast. I'll have you some mimosas. I'll have you a casserole. I'll have you lunch if you want to stay. Like, I'll always feed you, and I'll always open the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that shit, when you get older and your kids no longer give a shit, like, I kind of wish
no longer give a shit.
Now I'm like, God, what do we do? All this Christmas, all this stressful Christmas. I don't want to do it. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Christmas hell, where are we going next year? Like,
right. Like, where's our vacation? Where's it going to be? Like, we got to go somewhere now.
Yeah. Like, this is ready.
It has been a hellacious 2 weeks. Like, and it's going, and I did it Christmas Day. I really enjoyed, but other than that, and Christmas Eve too, but man, it was hellacious too. I get it.
Well, I can't say enough about our Christmas was awesome. I know it was just chill and casual and nothing special. And at one point in time, I felt bad because I was like, this is not good for Wilkie. This may send her into straight up ass depression. And I asked her, I was like, babe, are you good? Do you want to be a little more Christmassy? Like, do you want to? And she's like, God, no. And she texted me and said this was her best Christmas ever.
Aww.
And I'm like, really? But I think with her papa and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, just real chill.
But at 14, that puts things into perspective for her. You know what I mean? Like, she's old enough to understand. So that I think that was her gift too. You know, that was everybody's.
Completely. You are completely right. I'm going to tell you about Christmas Eve. So we
don't be looking at your door like somebody's listening in.
I'm looking at Dobby because he did this. I'm not even going to lie to you. So Dobby and I decided we were going to start Neighborhood Watch. Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So up here in my
people do who comes over.
There's a lot. Okay.
A lot going on.
We're going to get into it. Let's get into it. So in the condo, I have a couch on one wall. I would love to show y'all, but Dobby's feeling himself. At the end of it, I have a little window. I am
Is that your balcony? Is that your balcony room?
Yeah.
Oh,
I am fancy as fuck. I have it's actually called a veranda, Angie, not a balcony. I have a veranda, which is a covered front porch off the front of my house. It just houses spiders and birds' nests.
Couple chairs.
It could be great if I would fight the jungle out. It's just not worth it. It's cute when you ride by. It's not very practical.
But it's cute for in the room for the,
It's so cute. So I came up here. I cracked the window open all the way. It was freezing. I burn a joint like a teenager.
Blowing out the window.
And brought my milkshake, brought all the boys to the yard. Okay? Both neighbors came out. So immediately,
it was cold as hell.
I immediately panicked, like, oh my God, they're calling the cops. Like, just panic, shut the window down. I got towels stuffed under the door, like
straight paranoia.
Straight like I'm at ECU, in a dorm room at ECU. I almost took a paper towel roll and shoved dry air freshener thing
to make it
to blow.
The worst.
Like, I almost did that.
Yeah.
So here's what I found
this Christmas Eve, right? Christmas Eve.
Okay. Christmas Eve. Here's what I found out Christmas Eve. My neighbor, this motherfucker cannot be still. He is up every morning, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. If the sun's out, he's doing something. He's building something in his shop. He's doing something in his yard. And I noticed, I know him and his wife are having problems. And I'm going to tell you how I know this.
This is wife or girlfriend?
I'm going to tell you about the girlfriend in a minute. Called her. That's what Community Watch will do for you. So I've noticed they started out, she keeps a classy house, right? She keeps her front door right. She changes out the seasons.
The wreaths, yep.
Respect over there. She had a cute little snowman in a swing on her front porch, right? She had a Christmas tree.
So cute. Yeah.
That was it. Now I'm seeing every day it was something more, like, oh, there's not just 2 inflatables. Now there's 4 inflatables. Oh, they put the blinking light in one side of the bushes, not the other. Oh, now they're in the other and on the
roof. Okay.
So you can see him out there working his ass off. Now he's making those cut out wooden reindeer things I want.
Yeah.
I want them though. I want them. But clearly it was too much.
The one that had
there.
the bulbs in there and stuff that outlines them? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's not that good. It's just a white one. They paint it white and then put the spotlight on it.
Okay.
It's something fan, but he's out there 24/7. Well, I was like, Well, every time she'd come outside to do a power walk or just drunk walk down to her neighbor's house, she would throw shade at him. When'd you put that up? What is that? Because by now I got confident enough to open my window back up a little bit. I'm like, what's she talking about? What do you mean? Like, okay. And then you can hear him bickering
on your veranda.
I'm like half out the window at this point. I got the pillows up. I'm like damn 227 up here.
Bobby, order me new furniture now.
You don't even know. I done sent him a picture to an egg swing because I can turn it around and it's still here, but they can't see me.
Like you're reading a book or something.
So she power walks down to homegirl's house at the end. We just call her Honda. That's her name.
Honda. Okay.
And their son is kid, so that's how I'm gonna refer to them.
Okay.
So Honda power walks down to the neighbor's house with kid, and she's like fit. You know what I'm talking about? Like fit. Like she's a walker.
She can wear those cute little tight everything.
I don't know. She should sure.
Yeah. Okay.
She's more the one with the poles power walking, not the sexy kind.
Oh.
Kind of think that, I think you're thinking a little different. So I'm going to need you to keep up with this one. So Honda gets down there. Well, here comes another Honda. Oh my God. A burgundy CRV that goes past the house very, very slow.
Mm-hmm. Not looking at yours.
Not looking at mine. Looky. He comes out the garage. She puts it in reverse. He comes over to the car, leans in the window, talkie. She talkie. I cannot hear. Giggles. I definitely hear giggles. She turns around in my other neighbor's driveway as so not to go down where Honda's at.
Right.
Flips it around, leaves. Noted. Okay. Noted. burgundy Honda, noted.
Okay.
I'm going to say within an hour later, burgundy Honda does another. Honda is back at the house with Kid. They just got a dog a couple weeks ago. Kid and Dad are outside with the dog, right? Mm-hmm. She's inside shaming him for the shit he's put on the lawn, I'm sure.
More.
Honda comes back by, slow, sees the kid, goes all the way down to the end, this time turns around, leaves. Well, we now have a random jogger in the mix who's just jogged up and stopped and is over there talking to him. So this motherfucker's either running a gigolo service out of there or he's definitely having an affair.
So this is So this is 2 people now, right? Besides wife?
Right.
3 involved now.
We got 3 total. If the jogger, I couldn't get any more intel on her because I had to go downstairs and have family time.
Damn it, Christmas Eve.
Jesus Christ. They want everything. I'm like, I just have a minute. Bobby, it's like, we were watching that Jack Ryan. He's like, are you going to come down and watch Jack Ryan? I was like, no, we're at community watching. It's my shift. And then I have to send him a picture of Dobby, like just knocked out, like paws up. I was like, my partner's on break. And he's like, your partner stays on break. They act like they don't want to know, but all of a sudden they get interesting.
You go downstairs and want to ask all the questions.
Okay. Well, then that last couple of days, we've seen a lot of activities over there.
More than
a lot of comings and goings.
Okay.
Oh, Honda on the power walk down with the son. Then they come back. Then
how old
he
is
goes
son?
Power walk. I'm gonna say 7. I say 7.
Oh, he's little.
Yeah.
It's not little. Is he? They're not right across the street, are they? Then?
No, they're not. They're diagonal. But anyway,
okay. Because we've talked about those other names before, so I was just trying to make sure.
We've talked about white douchebag white sunglasses.
That's okay. Yes,
and volleyball shorts.
Right.
Yeah, different people. Different people. My kid now has an obsession with their son.
Oh, why?
Well, back it up. She did, and then he got a mullet, and now she's no longer into him.
Why are kids get mullets?
I don't know.
Days?
He ruined that, so now she's over him. She's on to somebody new. I think she's seeing a banker in Raleigh. I'm not sure. Also, all I could think was I'm sitting here on Christmas Eve, making up a life for these other people across the way over here, like. That might be a little bit depressing. And the entire time I'm doing it, all I can hear is gunshots. The firing range is apparently open.
Yeah.
All day long.
Going to town. Oh, it's like family time. Like they probably plan this every year.
Everybody brought their guns. It's a skeet shoot. They're out there all day long. So I got this happening, the affair happening. My dogs don't even give a shit anymore. They can throw mortars over there and they don't even care because it's like boom, boom, just all damn day long.
That would shake me to the core.
I told Bobby, I was like, we're just like the Bumpuses with the fucking dogs eating everything. Like Surrey will take anything now. She don't even care. She eats
whatever.
She stole toothpaste and dental floss out of Bobby's stocking and has buried it in the backyard. Don't ask me why he gets toothpaste. And
I love that Surrey buries things. That cracks. I want to know what is in your backyard.
I do too.
I bet you'd find a lot of shit.
I do too. Today I went out there and there's a hole, but she had wet leaves. She had apparently covered it with leaves and then grass. So it's wet. I was like, I'm not touching that. I have gloves on. I'm like, I don't even.
You don't know. Just fuck it.
I'm sure you've had it. Who cares?
It's in the rain now. It's cold.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what grosses me out? But it makes me laugh so hard. You know how she loves, my dog Surrey loves stuffed animals and she's good to them. Like she won't kill them. She doesn't destroy them.
Apart, like shake.
She just likes to hold them and shake them and throw them up and catch them. She likes you to throw them and stuff. Well, my other dog Otis and Dobby, they don't like stuffed animals. So if she always leaves her stuffed animals outside, I will not let her bring them in anymore because I have watched Dobby and Otis piss on them like 30 times. She leaves her baby out in the yard. Otis will walk by, piss on it. 5 minutes later, she's got it in her mouth, just running around the backyard. I'm like,
duh.
So nasty.
It's
I know.
So gross.
Come give me a kiss.
No,
sugar.
Absolutely not. No.
So nasty. Ugh. It is a nasty as shit. But that's what they do. Yeah. That's what they do. That's what they do. Did you see my post about the bayberry candle tradition?
I did, yes.
Oh my God. It was cute, but I'll never do it again probably.
But have you done this before?
Nope. My friend Margaret told me about it. And
all right.
I ordered me a set of candles and BP a set of candles and sent them to him. He's like, you sent me candles? I'm like, I forgot to send you why I sent you candles. Yeah. Like he's thinking it's some witchcraft bullshit. I'm like, just light it. It's fine. Put a pin here and light it.
Do? Read my cards now.
He wishes. So it was a bayberry candle. It's called a bayberry candle legend, and it started in Williamsburg. If you burn a bayberry scented taper candle from stem to stalks, you have to do it all the way until it stops. It'll bring it was cute. It was like food to your pocket and health and wealth and all this shit. We did it at 2:00. It was like 1:45. The candle is still not out. I told Bobby, fuck it. It'll burn. I'll wake up if it catches fire, and just like was out. Like I've got to go to bed. I cannot do this anymore.
Watch it. Yeah.
Jesus, but it burned all the way down. So I should be pretty rich. Yep. Burnt.
Okay.
All from one end to the other.
Feeling that. I'm feeling. Why didn't you tell me about this?
I was going to test you with it, but I didn't want any witchcraft in the house. I was scared your mom would be like, I said, are you sure that's Williamsburg and not Salem? It felt a little close to craftish to me. So I was like,
I feel like when we went to, because my mom and I, we always go to, usually go to Williamsburg to go Christmas shopping. Yeah. And I know that when we've gone to downtown Williamsburg, that we have seen like what that means and what that is. Right. I like when you said it came from, I remember because they're purple, right? The purple ones, and you put a stick in, or did you just buy the little?
I think the ones I bought were like green tapered.
Oh, like this they look purple. Why did they look purple online? Anyways.
Oh my God. I
should have done
I probably bought the wrong shit.
My mom and dad left at like 10 on Christmas Eve.
You wouldn't have even been awake long enough to keep damn things lit, because you have to light it when the first star's in the sky.
Oh, on Christmas Eve?
On Christmas Eve.
Oh, Lord, then you got to stay up all night?
All
Christmas
night.
Day?
Yeah. My mom's like, I went in there and she had like this much left. I said, did they go out by themselves? And my dad just looked at her and she said, yep. I was like, no, the hell they didn't.
No. Lies.
I'm like, God. So let's just see. I should be wealthy pretty soon. All right. What would you get for Christmas?
What did I get? I got a lot of clothes.
Nice.
I got a new pair of earrings. I'm trying to think of what big I got. I didn't get anything like.
Well, you kind of got something big.
I did.
Yeah.
Jeff got something really big.
I mean, you get to go. So I kind of see that as yours too. But
so Quest, my oldest, wants to get Jeff something, and Jeff's one of his biggest things on his probably top 5 things on his bucket list is to go to a UNC Duke game at Cameron Indoor,
which is Duke's.
Right. And tickets are always outrageous. So Quest texts me and says, I'm going to do it. And I was like, no, you're not going to spend that much money on him. And I was like, are you getting 2? And he's like, well, he was like, yeah. He was like, well, yeah, of course. I was like, oh, then yeah, because I'm going with him. Yes, you can get 2. Where are you going?
Absolutely.
And then he tells me the first set of tickets and how much they were. And I was like, like, I don't think Shire's brought the ticket. Shire used to be a player at Duke because Coach K's retired. He is now the head coach. Anyways, Shire, I was like, I don't think he'd make them drop that much. Well, the first tickets he had picked out was at the Dean Dome. And I'm sitting on the phone with him on speaker, and T's over sitting in my white chair in the corner, and he looks up and he was like, They just, no, Mom. And I was like, no, Quest. And he texted me back the tickets that he found. And I was like, okay, well, here it is. Here we are. And here we're going.
So that was Jeff's $5,000 purse.
It wasn't five.
No, I know, but he made the comment to the boys.
Oh God, yes.
If y'all didn't hear last week's show, Jeff made a comment to the boys that he didn't want to be surprised with a $5,000 pocketbook this year for Angie's birthday, when he was the one that got the pocketbook.
He did those. There was a video
list. Yeah.
And I don't know. What's funny is I don't know. I think Debbie saw me recording. So I started to record because I didn't tell her.
Oh yeah. She recorded. Quest recorded also.
And maybe it was Quest who recorded from that side.
Debbie was recorded too.
That's right. Yeah.
I saw her. Yeah.
Voice. Yeah. So anyways, but my angle wasn't good. And I didn't want to get up and like make it a big ordeal.
Right.
The way we open presents in our house is we go in the age order. So it goes Tristan, Quest, me, Jeff, John, and then Debbie.
That youngin'. He made up those rules, didn't he?
I know. That's how it's been since I was little. I've always done that since I was a little girl.
Really?
So that's
what I had to go in order.
So because my mom's side of the family, it was just my mom and my mom's sister. So but my dad's side, there was 5 of them. So over there, it was like a free for all. But at my mom's side, it was everybody watched all the way to the grandparents.
Are you shitting me?
Mm-mm. So my kids have experienced.
That is torture.
So my kids have experienced opening first and then having to get yelled at a couple times to refocus back in on, oh, okay, okay,
God, that's hell. Wow.
Because I love it. That's what we do.
Really?
Yeah.
Or I guess because we got one,
Right. Yeah.
It's kind of like, have at it. Yeah. I don't know that you could stop me and make me wait for anybody. Like, one year, my mom did number some shit and we had to go in order of numbers.
Would you open them?
Yeah. And me and Steven had to it was like alternate.
You're like, whatever.
Bump that. I ain't got time. I got to get out. Knowing I already had opened everything anyway, but still the thrill. It may not have been the color, damn it. I needed
but
it.
It is. It's always like, that's how we've it was like, you talk about Wilkie and you wanted her to stay home for Christmas, like make that her Christmas. Everybody come to you guys.
Yeah.
Like I've always known Christmas as going there, going here. That's just how I grew up because my dad's family is so big, but my mom's is so small. So we always split it up during the day.
I get it. Yeah.
But we did breakfast there and then lunch there and then dinner back at my mother. I mean, it was a lot.
Shit, that is a lot.
So I guess that's probably why Jeff appreciates just being here this year.
God knows.
Yeah. So
I couldn't imagine, but that's, I guess I'm not from a big family, so we never had to do that.
Yeah. But, and my grandparents are getting old. So they are, I mean, they are old. They're 94 years old. So
probably also you would have to have multiple sets of grandparents and shit to be able to go to multiple houses and stuff. Right. Because you've got your dad's side, you're still in.
Yes.
And then your mom's side.
Right. So my grandfather is on my dad's side alive and my grandmother on my mom's side is still alive. So yeah.
Oof. That's a lot.
But it was so funny because Christmas morning, John goes, he looks around. He's like, I'm second to last. This doesn't feel right. Oh my God, it made me laugh so good.
That's funny.
He literally looked.
And he's like looking at Debbie thinking, thank God she's here. I'd have been last.
Right. Because he looked over, kind of looked at Jeff and he was sitting in between. Generally, Jeff was sitting in his chair that he always sits in.
Yeah.
And they were sitting on the long couch. So Debbie was on one side and John was in the middle. And that's when he was just kind of looked around. I mean, I wish I had videoed that.
Hit him hard.
It did. He was like, whoa. I'm never, because usually it's like my aunt and my uncle.
Oh, he's mid pack.
He's mid pack.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, he's mid pack. Yep.
You pulling up the rear this time, babe.
Yeah, he is.
It's
Sorry
like about your luck.
It's like granddaddy time.
Not peepaw time.
Oh yeah, right. Peepaw. That's right. But anyway, that's our Christmas was great. We had a good Christmas Eve with Tara and Christy. That side of family took us in. And so I said to them, I texted them on Christmas that traditions are changing for me. Mm-hmm. So I appreciated that. That seemed to be like a tradition for us because, Tara and I, and we used to get together on Christmas. So anyways, just being at home now, hosting, like you said, hellacious week, us moms preparing.
It's hard.
That was it. But it was a great Christmas. So I hope everybody else had a great Christmas too.
And then I feel like right now should be the time after the week after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year. Don't expect shit out of me.
Right. Like, I feel like
I probably ain't even going to
we should not even have to work.
No.
Yeah, I feel like working too. Like work should be just eliminated.
What do you mean? Not this
clean
week.
Again? Like
I'm not going to clean again.
Wash the guest bedroom sheets. Yeah.
Talk about make another bed. I'm not. I serve laundry in there. I put away, I guess I have just mastered hiding clothes because I had like 3 laundry baskets full of clothes that I had washed and dried and folded and just not put away. Yeah, I know I spent 2 hours putting away clothes. I was like, what the hell?
All mine are still sitting right where I opened them.
Well, I couldn't do it. I felt like I needed to, when you bring stuff in, you need to get rid of stuff. So I don't know why I thought I was going to get a lot of clothes, knowing damn well I didn't buy a thing. But Wilkie, everything she got. So I went through my closet, threw away half that shit. I had stuff in there that I have never worn, that I have kept for an occasion because for just some fucking reason.
Right.
Well, and I'll buy some special occasion stuff too and then never wear it. Like, okay, example, guys.
How cute was that outfit though that you wore the other day?
I bought an outfit from a boutique with Angie.
We talked about it when we went.
We did. Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't wear it for my birthday outfit because I really don't give a shit about my birthday. I didn't wear it any other time, so I just wore it the other day just to wear the damn thing. I was like, I'm gonna stop saving stuff for special occasions.
But like that's a cute work outfit, though. You know what I mean? Like,
it is.
It doesn't have to be special occasion.
I don't know. I just feel like if I buy shit for myself, I have to have a reason.
I don't feel that way at all. Clearly, but I also hoard clothes. But I'm thankful that I do.
Yeah, because bell bottoms are back.
Well, that and then things like I don't want them to look like a bag. So I got things that actually fit that I wore way back in the day. So
right,
but I do hoard clothes. I hoard them, but I have realized some need to be. It's time to go.
I have so cute. It's sheer black sleeve. And then on the front of it is like a satin and it's New York taxis and it's the most precious thing ever.
Never worn it. What?
No.
You wear that out tonight, like you're going to dinner. That'd be a perfect place to wear
that shit out tonight.
Why?
I don't know. It's some of the way it fits, some of the way I don't know. I just don't like it. I've never worn it, so fuck it. I threw it away. I got rid of a lot of stuff, and I felt really good about the purge.
You gonna roll in tonight with a fur on?
Maybe. I did buy a full length shacket that I just keep saying the words over and over again, and Wilkie cringes every time I do.
It's like kimono is a no-no.
It's not a no-no. A shacket is what's up right now.
Okay. So it's a long one. Okay.
It has pockets. Yeah. So tonight, y'all, I'm going to Crawford's Cookhouse. It is a restaurant here in Clayton, and it is so I think he's a 1.5-star Michelin chef, but I am not positive about the half. Okay. I have to look on it. I know he's at least 1 star, and I'm very excited to eat his food. There ain't shit Bobby's going to eat on that menu. I was wondering yesterday.
He's going to get, he won't eat any pimento cheese.
No, he going to go with
wings.
That's what I said. I said, why don't you just get you some wings and why don't you just go ahead and maybe
fries. Get french fries. Like Quest.
That's my husband now. Yeah, he ain't gonna fuck around with a whole lot of food, and it's gonna be real basic.
When we have cookouts, he's like, "You making your pasta salad?" I was like, "Yep." He's like, "No peppers in there, right?" I mean, every time I have to make just pasta and like the seasoning that I do, no vegetables, and cheese,
no vegetables.
And he's like, "I'm like, dude, it's just noodles."
Nope.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. He is
a basic ass eater.
That's true.
But I did send it to BP, and we're going to split some things. So we've got 4 appetizers picked out and 2 entrees.
Yes.
We'll be fine.
Did I text, were you getting any of the ones I said?
Yeah. Plus they have fresh oysters. So I'm like, God, I got to get oysters.
See, you didn't send me that because I don't like oysters. But I was like, why didn't she just send me the link to it? You just kept screenshotting as you.
I'm finna eat my ass off. Is what I'm finna do.
It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
I know. And I haven't seen. We're going with Biv and Wendy, and I've not seen them in a very long time. Biv was a college roommate of my husband's, who became a very good friend when we first started dating, and his wife. So I'm excited to go out and actually.
I know. I'm glad they're coming out your way to hang out.
Thank God we have stuff my way worth coming out for now.
That's right. Yeah. So it's in downtown Clayton. Mm-hmm. Is it like the house looking one?
It is they took a old brick retail building and converted it into a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
It's beautiful.
Nice. That's going to be so good. You have to take pictures of your food too. Don't forget.
I know. Oh my God. Of course. Duh. All right. What are you doing for your birthday, Angelina?
It'll be Saturday. We are going to talk about a hellacious week. Was last week preparing for Christmas. That was here. Our new tradition being here. So my hellacious week now is the end of month, which is super busy at my job. But also for my birthday, we're going to an escape room.
Hey.
And
I love
we're doing that. That's early. And then we're having dinner at one of my favorite sushi places here in Wake Forest.
Okay.
And then we're hosting New Year's Eve at my house.
At your house?
Mm-hmm. I didn't have the heart because Jeff always asked Tara to host. And she always has such a big Christmas party like 2 weeks before that. Yeah. And I was this year, I was like, you are not going to ask her to host again. Like, just, we'll do it. It's fine. But I'm like, well, now we're like, there's some of us that are going to eat to dinner, and then we invited another crowd to come back with the crowd that we're going to dinner back to the house. So Jeff said 8:30, and I was like 8:30. I was like 8:30. That is late, and he was like, "Well, we're eating dinner at 6." I didn't know, and I was like, I mean, if we're eating dinner at 6 with 11 people,
8:30 is right.
But and then the escape room during the day.
You're done all day.
Hellacious week. I mean, it's going to be when I wake up that morning, I've got to make sure I have everything prepped that I can just take out and be done with.
Oh, absolutely. Like all of your apps need to be ready.
Exactly. Yeah, none whatsoever. So
happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be, so talk about, you don't want to do shit, don't want to clean. Yep, I'm going to clean. I'm washing the sheets just in case somebody needs to spend the night, but I think it's all just neighborhood people, so probably not.
Okay, good.
Just making sure.
Yeah. I mean, you got to do all that shit. Here you go again.
I mean, so
are you gonna make your mushrooms though? You gonna make your stuffed mushrooms or
no? I mean, 8:30. I got to think about this. 8:30, and we're having sushi before. You know what I'm like? What appetizers do you have? That I thought about doing Wegman subs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And because I bought those for Jeff for his fantasy football one time.
Okay.
So I thought about Wegman subs.
Oh my God, come back to Wegmans. I got to tell you something. Go ahead.
Oh, you and Wegmans. But anyways, yes. So I did Wegman subs and a pizza like that. I don't know if you've ever had one of those sheet pizzas. Like it
I've seen them. Yeah.
Huge. So I was thinking about doing that and some subs. And then
that's great.
And Christy said, and Tara both said they would bring something. So I just got to do something that I can just pick up.
That is perfect.
I think PDQ tenders or nuts. Anyways, but yeah, it's going to be a lot for me. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm. Back to Christmas.
See what shit for my birthday. I'll be rocking it in with, I don't think Andy Cohen will be on with Anderson Cooper again this year.
Oh, I don't think he is.
After it got a little touch and go last year with his drink.
Boy.
But if they are. That's what I'll be doing.
I've never seen his eyes so lit in all my life.
Funny to me, man.
Oh my God. Okay. So talk about Andy Cohen.
Carey came out. Him being that drunk, and then the year before when Mariah Carey came out.
It's just
shit
over.
Topped my New Year's.
Right.
Topped my New Year's, yeah.
So we will be watching something. I would like to watch the Andy Cohen, but I've never seen anybody's eyes so slit in all my life. And then I saw him. I don't know if you're watching anything on Peacock, but I'm browsing for a show to watch because, I've binged everything this week.
You finished Peacock.
I found this new show on Peacock. Did you ever watch the shows or the movies? It's with Taye Diggs and all those.
Yes.
Mary
they wrote the book, and then
he's a football player. There was
my God.
And then the mom or his wife died of cancer.
Yep. Not married to medicine.
Anyways, there is a show now on Peacock. All the episodes are out.
Oh,
and it finishes because if you remember that movie ends with her dying of cancer. So
spoiler alert.
Well, that's part of the movie. So if you go into the show, that's how it picks back up. Like, man,
gotcha.
He got some hoes. Like he is. It's a lot. So I'm into that now. I can't remember the name. It
was the Best Man series, part of the Best Man series.
Yes, That's what it was. The Best Man wedding finale or season finale or some. It's good. All of them. Everybody came back. It was so. Good.
I did see that they were talking about remaking How Stella Got Her Groove Back too.
Who's going to do that? I don't know. I don't know if you can remake it. Well, we didn't think that about Top Gun. I did love that,
and it turned out good. But I mean, listen, if they can remake it, we'll give it a try. I'll give it a watch.
But you know what we got to do soon is the Whitney Houston movie came out on the 23rd.
Stop it!
We got to go see
it.
We should do that Sunday.
Maybe, yeah.
New Year's Day or the day after. Let's do Monday afternoon, like after New Year's Day.
Let me see.
Okay, you're going to come in. We're going to go.
Let me think. Probably because I really do want to see that in movies. If you'll let me sing.
Oh God. Okay.
You're not going to sit all.
You can do it. Look,
this is the same with Elvis. I'm not going to sit all the way through it and not sing.
I mean, Shams and Shay got a little Christmas gift, so you can.
That's true.
Never know.
That's true. That's
never
true.
know.
I don't want to tell y'all what Shams and Shay got as a Christmas gift, but you may find out one day. You may just hear yourself and not even know.
We have all the signed clauses.
Well, we will in a minute. Just got to figure out how to get people to sign shit. No, speaking of Wegmans, okay.
Yes.
Shout out to my girl, Kim Casey, who straight up sent me a shot of her cart in Wegmans.
Dude.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Kim.
what we look like in Publix. I mean, if there would be a Wegmans at the beach, it'd be, you thought we spent $131 this time? Kim had it.
Mm-hmm. Kim, I texted a picture up. I screenshotted your cart, sent it to Angie and said, 100%. She can hang out with us on a weekend. Carts match. Yeah. The carts match, baby.
Like the champagne, the wine was in the back. Then
all
the food,
lined up
snacks,
in the back. She had the snacks. She had them cold started out. She knows how we do.
Right. Yep. She had it.
You know how we do, Kim. Yep. I got you.
And she knows that we love Wegmans. So.
Oh my God, I appreciated the hell out of that post.
I know, right?
Because I was kind of thinking, I'm not even gonna lie. When I was making up my neighbor's life over there in his affair, I did have him going to Wegmans at one point in time. In my affair, in your head affair, in my head, in his affair, they met at Wegmans. Right. Sometimes they would meet at Wegmans for lunch and stuff, but
fancy and all that.
That could have been just part of what I was making up. Could have been.
Oh my God!
But listen, Dob and I did on Neighborhood Watch Christmas, also New Year's Christmas Eve night, late night. We were up here watching the tracks because we got to, hold it down.
Yeah, it was your watch. It was your duty.
Hold it down. Yeah. he was on break, but I was paying attention. I text Bobby immediately. I said, panel van with a pull behind dolly.
Oh God.
Flashers on. And Bobby he acts like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right. I know he does. Yeah.
And then it waited for a couple minutes later. I thought this could be a snatch and grab situation. I set my camera up fully to record. I waited and waited and waited. Finally, it came. Repo. They repoed a car.
What?
Or stole it. But it was a panel van.
Stole it. I mean, what?
It wasn't a record.
They just carry around the wheel locks.
It was a panel van, and it had one of those, you know what those single wheel dollies is, like you rent from U-Haul, where you just drive two tires up on it.
Yeah, and the back two, yeah.
That's what they did. I don't think
that's how you repo though.
Well,
so you might be.
So I said repo or theft.
Sketch.
Listen, if anybody needs the footage, I've got a video on my phone. I got clear shots of license plate. I angled the camera so I could get it. Yeah, we got this.
Look, you need to go on Nextdoor or make it a TikTok. Amazing.
I could, but
you absolutely could.
But let's just see who's stealing cars first, because I really don't want to out a ring or anything. I'm like, put a target on my back.
In case you want in on it too. I mean,
I'm neighborhood watching from afar. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be out in the street.
You're staying in your lane, basically. Just
right.
Just looking in,
minding my business,
right?
But just protecting.
Yeah,
it's not. It's see something, say something ish.
I got you. I feel
something,
it.
say something.
We got it.
Okay.
Or you have it.
Yeah, I got it. it. Dobby's hard at work. He's hard on the money.
I'm sure y'all taking shifts too is so hard on you.
He's been my ride or die. He gets a little lazy. I'm not gonna lie. He takes a lot of bathroom breaks.
Yeah,
he's always got to have something to eat. He's up in somebody's business, but he's a partner, and you get stuck with him. It's what it is.
I
wouldn't have anybody else on the streets having my back.
Wow.
Oh my God. Speaking of, I got a video today of a Merle. Do you know what color Merle is on a Datsun? It's like a blue and like black speckly gray.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it is a Merle Datsun Yorkie mix. I was like, pull back on the Yorkie. Man, I can't stand a damn Yorkie.
I know your
mom and dad.
Well,
the only Yorkie I ever loved was Buckley, and that was because she was different.
So how does this dog look? I mean, I've never heard of this thing.
It looked like a Datsun. It looked like a Merle colored Datsun. Yeah, but
with long hair. More fine. It wasn't like a long hair Datsun, but more like a Yorkie.
Well, it was more like a long hair Datsun. Yeah,
okay.
But it had a fucked up little noggin on it. So I don't know.
What is up with you and heads about dogs? I mean, just because Dobby's looks like a pencil and is so skinny, you gotta make fun of everybody else's dog.
Okay, stop it, because that's how his snout is meant. You got some big headed babies. I'm sorry, you got one. One looks like a gourder for a forehead. You cannot tell me Harley's forehead is normally that big.
I'm going to post the picture. It's Harley. It is not. Oh my gosh!
It looks like a rock. Like she's
no. Absolutely not. His eyes are more like popping out of his head, but it's fine.
It's fine. And you want to talk about a pointy nose? Have you seen Dodgers?
Yeah, but
he can hurt you with it.
Like Dobby's is like skinny and pointy. It's like whoop.
Dobby's looks like Pinocchio's. I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
It does.
Do y'all know what his nose snout part
is? Skinny as fuck.
All right, listen. If you take it off, he looks like an ostrich.
Take what off?
His snout part. His face looks like an ostrich, but then you put a damn weird nose on it. It's weird. But he's precious. But I love him.
And hairless. It's fine.
He's got it. He's a hairy hairless. He has some hair on him. His paws and his head and his tail. And sometimes his back hair grows out.
It's fine.
Yeah. But he's just like any other man. You just groom him. He's fine. You know what I'm saying?
It is. It's okay.
Did you get your dogs anything for Christmas?
Hell no.
Okay. One of the Bobby's mom sent the dogs. I get them shit for Christmas. Let's just go ahead.
Let's
just go ahead and know that Dobby got a gold chain. Let's just go ahead and say it right now. Go ahead and tell it. He got a D.
Does he? He did get a D tag too. Okay.
Because I wouldn't let me put big dick energy on it, so I just put a big D on it. Stud.
Oh my God. Like Dobby goes outside for anybody to see it. No, it's for y'all. It's for your laughter, for your pleasure.
For me. It's
right.
For me.
Because it's funny as fuck when you get home after a bad day.
Self-esteem. Yeah.
Right. When you get home from a bad day at work or bad week, whatever, you walk in and see that. That's just automatic funny.
That's why Surrey wears pearls, because it's funny.
It's automatic funny.
Because she's out there burying anything that'll stay still long enough to put dirt in it, but in her pearls. She's like Martha Stewart because she loves the weeds. She gardens. She wears pearls.
She could do jail fine.
I know for sure she's done time. Tell the truth. Let the Lord love you. She's done time. No doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy bitch.
But so y'all are just hanging out at home, ringing in the new year, right?
Chilling. Yeah.
Okay, well, good.
I'm praying somebody gets drunk on TV.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Well, I hope you have a good New Year. I know I'll talk to you, but
I
hope you all have a happy New Year's. And
happy New Year's, guys.
I hope you had a great Christmas, and we will see you guys next week. Happy New Year.
Cheers. Happy New Year's, guys.